Hello my friends, Asoka the Geek here, and for this review we're going to take a look at the new McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Batman Begins Batman. So this figure just started to show up this week at Target stores over the last few days alongside the Red Platinum Scarecrow, which I've already done a review of, also a 89 Batman, as well as a demon version of this figure. That's another chase of this figure. So yeah, this wave is hitting Target stores. It hasn't gone up for pre-order yet on any retailer site, which is odd. They just started showing up at Target stores a few days ago. So there you go. A friend of mine found me this particular one at a Target in Southern California. So definitely hitting the Southern California area. There is the barcode for anyone who needs it. I also suggest following Toy Shiz on Instagram because he was always posting kind of where people are finding these figures. But there you go. That's kind of the history of how we came to this figure today. I'm excited for this figure. I love all of the movie figures from McFarlane Toys. Even though the Batman Begins suit is not my favorite bat suit, I'm still excited to have it as part of the collection. Before we open it up, you can see it comes with a grappling gun, batarang, extra fist there, and then another fist that has some batarangs already attached to it, which I think is pretty cool. But there you go. So without further ado, let's open this guy up and take a closer look. Alright, so there's the figure outside of the packaging. Here is the lovely trading card artwork featuring a Batman Begins poster, I believe. There's the back of the trading card. And then there's the figure itself along with the accessories. So, getting into the figure itself, it is not 100% an accurate Batman Begins suit. And I think I kind of like that because just looking at this figure, I really love it. And I realize the reason I love it is they inadvertently fix the things that I don't like about the actual suit. So the thing that strikes me the most is how the head isn't really attached to the cowl. It's supposed to be attached to the cowl. It's kind of like Keaton's 89 suit where it's all one piece, except with Batman Begins, it was just a really thick neck. And that always bothered me about the Batman Begins suit. So this is definitely not accurate because it doesn't have that thick neck. It kind of does. I know they were trying to go for it there, but it looks like they just ended up using the same head from the Dark Knight Batman. So it's definitely not an accurate head sculpt, and it's not connected to the neck the way it is in the movie. And I think because of that, I actually like it more. I know it's not accurate, but I just love the way it looks in figure form. The other thing that really pops out to me is the mesh underneath the suit, which I think looks great on the action figure, but I don't recall it having this mesh in the movie. Maybe it does and I just never noticed it, but I don't think it did. But those are the two things that really stick out to me. Again, the head and how it's attached to the cowl and the neck piece there, and then that mesh. But other than that, I dig this figure. I think it just looks awesome. The cape looks great. Wired cape, of course. There's the back of the figure. Love the gold on the cape, on the belt. The shininess on the gauntlets there. I think it looks great. Just looks awesome. I know, again, it's not accurate, but whatever. I think it looks fantastic. And I will be comparing it to the NECA figure, which I don't really care for at all. And you can see the differences there. Let's get him off the stand here. As far as articulation go, very nicely articulated figure. Typical McFarlane articulation here, guys. You know what you're getting into here, but he moves around pretty nicely there. Make some fun poses with him. I guess I do wish it was more accurate to the movie just for how it's going to look on the shelf. But, there you go. And then let me show you how he looks holding some of these accessories. Alright, so there he is actually with the hand that has the batarangs already sculpted into them, which I really like, honestly, because I always lose those little batarangs. It looks okay. It almost looks like he got impaled with the batarangs a little bit, though. But other than that, I like what they were going for there. Yeah, it looks good from that angle there. And let me show you a couple more of the accessories here. All right, there he is with his grapple gun. And then the other hand is holding this little sticky bomb thing that he throws out to blow out the subway car at the end of the movie there. Spoiler alert. It's not painted. Toy Shiz pointed this out in his review that it's not painted, which would have been nice if it was painted, but there you go. So it wasn't actually an extra fist. It was just the unpainted little bomb there in his hand. But other than that, fine accessories. I probably might display him with the grapple gun, but that's about it. Let's see how he compares to a few other figures. All right, so on the left, we have the McFarlane Dark Knight Batman. And then, of course, on the right here is the NECA Batman Begins Batman. Love seeing these two together. I hope we get another version. Is this the Dark Knight or the Dark Knight Returns version of the suit? Because I know there's a difference between the Dark Knight and the Dark Knight Rises. I'm sorry. I think there's more gray in the Dark Knight Rises suit, if I remember correctly. So I hope we get all versions of the Bat suit, because I love seeing this together. So let's talk about the NECA figure for a sec. So this is the more accurate Bat suit, which I don't like, because I don't care for the way they did the mask in the movie, the cowl in the movie, and I don't think it looks particularly well as an action figure. But this is the more accurate version for sure. And again, I do wish McFarlane had done it this way just for the sake of accuracy, even though I might personally like it better the way they did it. Also on the NECA one, you can see here no mesh in the suit, so I'm guessing that there was no mesh in the suit in the movie either. So there you go, if you want to see kind of what the McFarlane version looks like on the right versus the NECA one. The NECA one wins for accuracy there, but I prefer the McFarlane one, personally speaking. The NECA one always had weird eyes too. Very odd eyes, but there you go. Let's also just take a look and see how he looks next to Mr. Jonathan Crane while we're at it. So the Jonathan Crane is the red label figure in this. I'm sorry, not red label. I'm making up new terms. They're the red platinum edition. Basically, the Scarecrow has no regular version. It's strictly a chase. And in the case breakdown currently, you're getting 2 Bales, 2 Scarecrows, an 89 Batman with that new cape, and then the demon version of Batman. So that's the case breakdown. Hopefully it won't be too hard to get this Scarecrow, since you are getting 2 per case. And these aren't gold label figures, so they should not be like a retailer exclusive as far as I know as of the recording of this video. They should be available all retailers eventually, but it is odd that we haven't had any pre-orders yet for these figures to come up. They just started showing up at Target, which is frustrating because you don't know what the distribution is going to be like for these, and these are going to be very popular figures. Obviously, all the movie ones are, so hopefully they'll make some announcements soon. But there you go. There's your look at Batman Begins Batman. Again, accuracy is off, but I love the figure, and they kind of fixed all the problems I had with the movie version, the actual version, but that's just me. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Does the differences from the actual suit really bother you? Are you gonna be picking this up? I think it looks freaking great. It's just a beautiful Batman figure. Look at that. Just so awesome. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. As always, appreciate your time today, and have a great day.